Hello, this is Ruby. Today we're going to talk about how is it that we do the sum of x when we have frequencies that are greater than 1. In chapter 1, all of our frequencies were equal to 1, but what you will notice in chapter 2 is that sometimes we might have frequencies equal to 1, but at other times we will have frequencies that are equal to more than 1. So for example, for the variable of 4, we have the variable of 4 occurring 5 times. For the variable of 3, we have the variable of 3 occurring 4 times. So in order to sum x, you're going to have to take into account frequencies. So here what you would have to take into account is that you have 5 occurring once, but you have 4 occurring 5 times. You also have 3 occurring 4 times. You have 2 occurring once, and you have 1 occurring once. So what you would then do is you would go to your calculator and you would add those all up. So we have 5, and then we have 4 occurring 5 times, so that would be 20. And then we have 3 occurring 4 times, which would be 12. And then you have 2 occurring 1 time, which would be 2, and you have 1 occurring 1 time, which would equal 40. So your answer to this problem would be 40. And remember, the key here is to take into account each time that you have that particular variable in terms of its frequency. Now, the further question usually is the sum of the x squares. So here what you would have is you would have 5 squared occurring once. But notice 4 square is going to occur 5 times. So we have 4 square occurring 5 times. Then we would have to have 3, and 3 square, which is 9, is going to occur 4 times. Then you're going to have 2 square occur once and 1 square occur once. So then you would have to add up all of those numbers. So the key here is to understand that the frequency is greater than 1, and the frequency column will tell you how many times that variable occurred. So now we're going to add that up. So remembering that 5 square is equal to 25. 4 square, 4 times 4 is 16, and that occurred 5 times. So if we take 16 times 5, we're going to get 80. And then we know that for our next score, we have 3 times 3, which is 9. That's 9 square. And we have it occurring 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So that is equal to 36. We have 2 square occurring once, which is equal to 4. And we have 1 square occurring once, which is equal to 1, because that's 1 times 1. So then we would add up those numbers. 25 plus 80 plus 36 plus 4 plus 1. So our answer would be 146. So remember, the key to these problems is to look at your frequency column and see how often that particular x value occurred. It did not necessarily occur only once, as we see for the variable 4, we see for the variable 3, and we see for the variable 2. You also have to remember that 5 squared is 5 times 5. 4 squared is 4 times 4. 3 squared is 3 times 3. 2 squared is 2 times 2. And 1 squared is 1 times 1. So how did we get 25? Well, that is 5 squared. 5 times 5 is 25. How did we get 80? 4 times 4 is 16. That occurred 5 times. 16 times 5 is 80. How did we get 36? 3 times 3 is 9, times 4 equals 36. How did we get 2 square? 4 times 4 is 4, and 1 square is 1. You add those together, add up 25, 80, 36, 4, and 1, and you get 146. That's all for today. Thanks. Bye.